And you push your notifications.
And
Like, comments.
comments.
Happy 4th of July, getting ready for it. I hope it's like 100 degrees.
God. Oh, that's kind of cool. Everyone got some water, sprinkler, whatever.
Especially for Sunday. Woo, Sunday.
Excited?
I'm very excited. Sunday, 10 o'clock. First Sunday on campus. Well, outside.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be fun.
Yes.
Listen, you can work it out. Yes, you can. I hope you had a great day today and have a great weekend.
Stay safe.
I can call you. Oh, I hope you guys had a great week, and I really am excited about Sunday. We've had all these park and praise, and I'm home, and we had a great time, and I had all the kids with me on vacation.
Singing Jesus Loves Me.
Singing Jesus Loves Me, yeah. But no, I'm talking about down in Arkansas. Down near Arkansas was where I took all the family for vacation, and now we're home and ready for Sunday. July 5th, outdoor celebration. I cannot wait, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And by the way, in case you don't know this, we got special parking and all that, and then you can just spread out on the campus. Bring a chair if you want to, or whatever you want to do, a blanket. We'll have seating, but it's just going to be amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see you.
I don't think I've ever seen him this excited.
I'm telling you, I'm really
And he gets really excited.
I love you all so much. Wow. Okay, Hal, what are we doing
You
tonight?
got your ordinary people.
Am I doing that first?
I-
Whatever you like. What key was it in?
Gee.
Ah. Okay, was this, somebody hit me on this, was this Danny Bell Hall or was it Vanessa Bell Armstrong? I'm not sure, but just ordinary people my God uses, plain old ordinary people. He uses people just like me and you, who are willing to do everything that He commands. Chris, did you ever hear this? Did you ever hear it?
No, I'm sorry.
God uses people that will give Him all. It doesn't matter how small your all might seem to be, 'cause little becomes much when you place it in the Master's hand. I used to love this song. Just ordinary people. I used to sing this as a teenager thinking, I wonder if God could use me. God uses plain old ordinary people. He uses people just like me and you, who are willing to do everything that He commands. God uses people that will give Him all. It doesn't matter how small your all masters. All you gotta do, place it in the master's hand. Little becomes much when you place it in the master's hand. All you gotta do is place it in the master's hand. 'Cause little becomes much when you place it in the master's hand.
That's so nice.
Pretty. I used to love that. Seriously.
I've never heard it.
Really?
Never.
I used to sing that as a teenager, and I remember thinking, I wonder if God could use me. I mean, I know He uses a lot of people, but I wonder if God could use me. So there you go. If God can use me, He can use me. He can use you. I was a 16-year-old kid. What did I know? People always hear me tell the story, but it's really true. You know, what this little group of people, 16 people the first Sunday I preached, November of 1976. And it was like, you know, can God use... I was just going to hold some people together. Till one lady said, well, Dan's got the gift to speak. He can speak till we get a real pastor.
Oh,
so I always
man.
tell people, 42 years later, we're still looking for a real pastor. But it's just living proof. If you yield to God, He can take little and it becomes much. So there you go. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being with us all these Thursday nights. We really do love you. What's next, Holly?
You still belong to our pop song.
Ah. So speaking of can God use you, all right, so Pentecostals in Chicago, we're blessed to travel all over the world. And I wrote this song, really, Holly, in a moment of despair. It was a moment of despair. Have you ever felt like a failure? I have.
Wow.
Yeah, I really have. I felt like I won't go into what happened the night that I wrote this song, but let's just say it was not a good night. It was bad. And I felt so in despair. And in my grief, I went to church and sat down at the piano, the little church on 99th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down at the piano and I wrote this song in the middle of the night. True story, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. God spoke to me and said, you still belong to me. And it changed my life. Because I just thought, I can't do this, and all kinds of craziness that night that I thought. And God said to me, no, it's not how this goes. I love you to the end of the earth. I love you with an indefatigable love. There's a big word, indefatigable. Indefatigable. And I wrote this song, You Still Belong to God, Yvonne Ruff.
And that girl.
Oh!
Tag her. Can nobody do it like her?
Nobody. Yvonne Ruff, you're still the best.
Yes.
So she sang this song, Ty Scott Records.
Virgin, pray for me. He's got me in the rafters.
Listen to the words. You still belong to God. You still belong to God. This world will use you, but my Jesus will still choose you. You still belong to God. You still belong to God. Oh, when they would sing this song, you still belong to God. Whatever you're facing, you still belong to God. This world will use you, but my Jesus will still choose you. You still belong to God. You still belong to God. Get a picture of that right up there, Chris. Melody used to sing soprano on this song.
Yes. She's the powerhouse.
Melody was the powerhouse on this song. That's Melody's wedding picture, her and Ryan, Las Vegas. I miss it so much. Holly were you always an alto in this?
I've always been an alto.
Melody used to, she was the powerhouse on that. Listen, here's the verse. Do you remember a verse?
Not like you don't.
You get so discouraged. Why should you go on? This was the line. You feel unimportant. How can I even carry on? And Vaughn used to come in.
But friend, know that this is not final.
Come on, Holly, your strength and time he will renew.
Strength and time, He will renew.
We didn't practice this part. Just keep holding on to Jesus.
Just keep holding on to my Jesus.
Till he's through perfecting.
Till He's through perfecting you. I love her.
You still belong to God. Whatever the chord is, you still belong to God. This world will use you, but my Jesus will still choose you. You still belong to God. You still belong to God. This world will use you, but my Jesus will still choose you. You still belong to God. You still belong to God.
That verse.
Oh, yes.
Woo!
Ooh, and Vaughn would sing that. Von Ruff would sing that. I bet we sang that, oh Lord, how many thousand times. But I cried every one of them.
I just almost did that. That verse.
Yeah, the verse.
You did
And
that
I wrote
verse.
that song and
You
I would
did
cry
that
every
verse.
time.
You did that verse.
But that came at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what else in my office. You saw Melody's picture in my office. Oh, Chris, did you ever see my Emmy Award for doing television? I don't know if people ever saw that before. But for doing, okay, Chris, let's go now. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Chris. For doing television. I've been doing television. Woo, Lord.
I'm gonna go home and listen to that song now.
Yeah.
That verse.
A lot of artifacts in here remind me of all the wonderful blessings that God has blessed me with and favored me with. But the greatest blessing is you, my children, my family, Lighthouse Church. You're the greatest treasures in my life. And I want you to know that. Give that sword back there. Show him that sword. That's really cool.
What's he gonna do with a sword?
Chris wanted me to show him that sword. That sword, Holly, has, if we were to pull it out and show people, which we're probably not, Chris is walking around with my camera right now, but it's got all the men of valor, their names engraved into it.
I remember this.
Yeah. Pastor Cleveland, Daddy Walt, they all engraved their names into that sword for me. So all kinds of, all the reminders in here of all the things God's done. He's been good to me. Okay, what's next, Holly?
His strength is perfect.
Ah, E flat. Okay, I chose this song for Holly tonight. Nobody likes CC Winans.
Tag CC and BB.
Okay, Holly. I can do all things.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. But sometimes I wonder
What he can do through me. His strength in us begins
His strength in us begins
when ours comes to an end.
when ours comes to an end.
And in your weakness.
Weakness, He is there to let me know.
His strength is perfect.
His strength is perfect when our strength His power, the weak become strong. His strength is perfect. His strength is
Look at the second verse. The second verse is the one that's really, we can only know
We can only know
the power that we hold.
the power that He holds.
When we truly see
When we truly see
how deep our weakness
how
goes.
deep our weakness goes.
His strength in us begins
His strength in us begins.
when ours comes to an end.
Like that. When ours comes to an end.
And in
And in our weakness, He is there to let me know. His strength is perfect when our strength is gone. He'll carry us when we can't carry on. Raised in His power, the weak become strong. His strength is perfect. His strength is perfect.
strength.
His strength is perfect. His strength is perfect.
Woo! Woo! You're singing tonight, child.
You know those lyrics brought me.
Woo!
You know those lyrics brought me through some things.
Woo! But I don't know. You may have sang "You Still Belong to God" tonight. That may be the one you really sang on it, and we didn't even rehearse that.
No, we didn't. It's just I hear Yvonne in my,
I
in
know.
my head.
I know. Woo! My. We love you guys so much. And by the way, what's our next song?
Nothing but the blood.
What key?
D flat.
D flat. So it's July 4th weekend, and I want you guys to be safe. It's been a crazy year.
It has.
And the reason I wanted to do Nothing But the Blood tonight is because, somebody asked me this week, Pastor Dan, so much for supernatural vision, huh? And I said,
No, it's here.
What?
You better.
We wouldn't be making it without supernatural vision. They said, but nobody saw all this coming. I said, that's not what supernatural vision was. Supernatural vision was whatever I walk through, I have the vision that all shall be well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what God has given us. I mean, all the craziness that's happened in 2020. Who would have, if you'd ever told me I would be preaching illustrated sermons and nobody up in here for all these months, no way I couldn't have believed it. But we made it by the grace of God.
We're here.
And we're going to continue to make it
We're here.
because God is good. Hallelujah. So what key was it? Nothing but the blood?
D flat.
It's just been the blood. And then D flat. Okay, nothing but what can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Say it again. What can wash away? What can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Reaches to the highest Andre Crouch. And it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose its power. You got to hear this. I loved Andre Crouch. He's been gone to heaven a few years. It's so hard to believe. And his sister Sandra pastors the church there in Los Angeles. And I've been there to Andre's church with him. Andre interviewed a couple of the shows that I hosted.
We did a whole.
He was a guest host.
We did a whole.
Yeah, we did a whole Andre Crouch night
Yeah.
on Inspiration
Yeah,
Sensation. Yeah, and Andre came. It was amazing. What a night to remember. Historical
Yes.
night. Wow. That was a privileged, we were a privileged bunch getting to do all of that. But he told me the story of this song. You know, this was his original hit song. And he wrote it when he was about 18 on a piece of paper, like on a napkin,
No.
sitting in a restaurant. And he wrote this song, didn't think it would go anywhere, went to church and sang it, and the rest is history. It reaches to the highest mountain, and it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose its power. Say it again, it reaches. Woo! It reaches to the highest mountain. Boy, I miss church so bad. Woo! It's coming back soon. And it flows to the lowest valley. Oh, the blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never lose. It will never lose. It will never lose its power. Woo!
That song reminds me so much of Debbie.
Oh, that's Debbie's song.
It will never, never, ever. Ain't that right, Debbie?
You kids heard that a few times. They can do it just like Debbie. Okay, what's our next one, Holly?
That was fun.
That was fun.
Every day is a day of Thanksgiving.
What key is that
E
in?
flat.
E flat? Oh my goodness. Father Charles G. Hayes, rest in heaven, and Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer. We used to come on our live broadcast a lot of times singing this. Not just at Thanksgiving. It was just a great song. E flat.
Yeah.
Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. God's been so good to me. Every day He's blessing me. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Take the time to glorify the Lord today. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. God's been so good to me. Every day He's blessing me. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Take the time to glorify the Lord today. He keeps blessing me. He keeps blessing me. Open my eyes and I see He's blessing me. He keeps blessing me. He keeps blessing me. We haven't planned that part. Glorify the Lord today. range
My
too.
vocal cords.
Yeah, I'm stretching her.
They hurt.
What's next, Dolly?
This is our ending.
Ah,
E flat.
E flat, our big grand finale. Okay, so I thought I matched the right colors.
He matches the whole room.
But I'm serious. I was thinking somehow that this was like July 4th colors. It's not, is it?
It's not red, white, and blue. It's red, yellow, and orange. But he matches the room.
There's no red.
This is
I don't
orange.
know. It was blue. I thought
said
it was
red.
July
Did I say
4th.
yellow and orange and blue?
There's no orange in here.
It's
There
definitely
is.
orange.
They're colorblind. Do you guys see orange in here? No. Blue, red. See, I saw the red and the blue.
Okay.
No.
Just nod and
Red and blue and green.
Just nod.
No.
Just nod.
Okay. Well, green is not July 4th, but the red and the blue are.
There's not no red in there.
There's red.
Okay.
Look at right there. There's
I
red.
see what you're talking about. It's not red.
Okay. Well, then act like it's a July 4th shirt. Anyway, you know, having been privileged to travel around the world, literally, on almost every continent, America with all of its flaws, I still get off of airplanes and go, thank you, God. I can go to White Castle. I can go to Pizza Hut. There's nobody checking, you know, there's not stops everywhere. There's not 4-foot gaps in the road. Some of the horrendous conditions that I have
Plumbing.
traveled in, there's plumbing. We have indoor plumbing. Thank God. I know we have a long way to go, but I've been pushing for 42 years, pulling down the demonic walls of racism to let everybody know God is still good and He gets the final say. And we're not where we want to be, but I do believe we're making progress. And I love you for pushing. Let's not ever give up. God bless America. What key? And this is going to be our last song, okay?
E flat.
And I'll see you Sunday morning at the big, oh my goodness. We haven't had Sunday morning here on this campus for 5 months. It'll be the first Sunday morning. So,
I think we're all ready.
yeah, 10 o'clock Sunday morning. What key did you say?
E flat.
E flat. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of gray, for purple mountains, majesty.
Above the fruited plain, America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Listen to that. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty. Above
The fruited plain, America, America, God shed His grace on me, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Happy July 4th, everybody. Be safe. We love you. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.